Well, there are a lot of ways to get around Charlotte. Cars, buses, the light rail, and even a trolley. But have you ever explored the city on a bike?
There are hundreds of miles of trails, parks, and sidewalks that make getting from point A to point B on a bike pretty easy. Welcome this morning, Al Bangoura with Mecklenburg County Park and Rec and Dick Winters with Mecklenburg County Public Health Department. And good morning to both of you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Morning.
There's so many programs that Park and Rec has designed specifically to get people to ride their bikes around Charlotte. Why is this so important to the community?
Well, I know one of the things that Park and Rec, we're very focused on, so, really when it comes down to the NRPA's social equity, health and wellness, and conservation. And it really fits within that. So really being able to get around on bikes, to connect to the city, to explore the trails, to ride, to have that access to get somewhere is really critical. Health and wellness makes sense because, of course, you're out exercising, you're getting healthy. And conservation, you're advocating while you're out riding a bike, you're advocating for the spaces that you're experiencing. So it's really important for us to kind of continually talk about a livable city and be able to ride throughout the city safely.
Well, talk about some of the programs here. Specifically, you have an adult program, a kids program, teach them how to learn to ride a bike. Okay, tell me about that.
Well, we started Learn to Ride as an initiative that was started about 4 years ago. And that was designed to teach people basically how to take training wheels off bikes. We targeted it to kids and learned very early on in the process that it wasn't just kids that didn't know how to ride bikes. So kids through middle school, adults started asking us, where do you do that? And so we hold Learn to Ride events, formal Learn to Ride events 5 times a year. We partner with Park and Rec at their locations because we want them accessible to the community and they're free to the community. So we teach people how to live on 2 wheels.
It's really great. You know, for some children in our community, having a bike isn't a luxury that their family can afford. I know that Park and Rec really steps in to fill that void. How do you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we want to make sure that there's no question, there's no denying access to riding bikes. We want to make sure it's accessible to everybody. So we partner, of course, with all of our organizations to make sure that we have bikes available for our entire community to ride.
Trips for Kids Charlotte is a nonprofit organization that takes in donated bikes from the community. We refurbish them, and we are in a position to be able to let Park and Rec use those bikes so that that is not a barrier to somebody learning how to ride a bike.
And you guys offer bike camps also, so tell me what is involved in a bike camp, and is this as fun as it sounds?
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, and we're really lucky. We partner with CharlotteBikeCamp.org, if you look it up, and they are tried and true. They do some wonderful camps the last couple of years. They do a phenomenal job, so we're very fortunate to partner with them. So we brought them in. We're offering camps through our park and recreation sites. Our bike camps are really for youth to get familiar with the roads, to learn how to ride, be comfortable with cycling, understanding all the traffic rules and laws. It's really a way to get our youth and community out into the trails, out into the neighborhoods, and to experience Charlotte. And it's a really incredible experience.
Also, you also have the first area bike playground. Okay, what is that like?
Bike playground is, just imagine a small streetscape. It's just miniaturized streets with all the configurations that you would have to deal with in a regular streetscape, but you're taking people off the street to teach them how to use those. So it's miniaturized. The lanes will probably be 4 feet wide, and we'll have all different types of intersections to actually show you what you should do at those without putting you on the street.
So this is part of your bike program. So you take a little child or adults. And you'll stop them and say, look both ways, that type of stuff that goes on?
What the markings are in the street, the signage, the lane markings, and what you do in different situations on the street.
Well, there really are so many benefits. When you came in this morning, you said you noticed we had 3 bicycles here in the station. And you asked who?
People were evidently riding to and from work, yes.
It's not us, I'm sorry. I wish I could say it was us, but it wasn't us. So yay for those people. You could be one of those people. For more on all the great programs that Park and Rec has, visit their website, parkandrec.com, parkandrec.com. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right, still to come on Charlotte.